What's going on, everybody? Jeff Bartle here, and I'm gonna do a trailer reaction to another video that was released by GameCon, Dead by Daylight, Stranger Things. Let's see. But before I do, hang on. Let me fix this. That's better. Now, wait. Okay, something's wrong with the display capture. Hold on, people. Whoops. Hold on, people. Let me fix that. Can you see me? Hello? Darn it. I'll see how I was. Hold on, people. I gotta fix this real quick. Whoops. Hey, alright, hang on. Wait, what did I just select? Oh, wrong one. That's better. Darn it. There we go. It's just, don't get used to it, it's just for this video only. So Dead by Daylight Stranger Things. So let's look up about what it's about. So overall, The Dead by Daylight is an asymmetric survival horror game developed by Behavioral Interactive. Dead by Daylight was released on the Microsoft Windows operating system in June 2006, released on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One home console in June 2017, and is scheduled for release on the Nintendo Switch on September 24, 2019. That's a month away. Scheduled for release on the iOS and Android before November 2019, and is currently in a beta phase on mobile devices. The game is played exclusively as a 1 versus 4 multiplayer online multiplayer, where one player takes on the role as a savage killer, and the other 4 players play as survivors trying to escape the killer and avoid being caught and sacrificed to the entity. Alongside a handful of original characters, the game also includes downloadable characters from famous horror franchises such as Halloween, Left 4 Dead, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Saw, Evil Dead, Scream, and Stranger Things. And as you can get, that's what they're going to add a new Stranger Things to it. As of January 1st, 2018, Behavioral Interactive became the game's publisher, acquiring publishing rights for Starbreeze Studios. So let's see about Stranger Things right here. Released September 2019. That's in a month away, and the killer's the Demogorgons, predatory creatures from the upside down that serve as mind flayers, interactive invasion force. Murderous and violent with limited intelligence, Demogorgons start off as slug-like creatures that are incubated in the victim's body, growing into tadpole-like creatures and gradually molting into adolescent form called a demogorgon before fully maturing. An adult Demogorgon, played by Mark Steger, appears in the first season after a gateway to the Upside Down was accidentally opened in Hawkins. Though that Demogorgon was eventually destroyed, its abduction of Will Byers allowed the Mind Flayer to unleash a swarm of adolescent Demogorgons upon Hawkins before they were all killed when their connection to the Mind Flayer was severed. Dumb notifications. The new survivors are Steve Harrington, a fictional character from the Netflix television show Stranger Things, portrayed by Joe Carey, Walster. And Nancy Wheeler. Nancy Wheeler is a teenage daughter of Karen and Ted, older sister of Mike Wheeler and Holly Wheeler. Nancy is initially something of an outcast at a school until popular student Steve Harrington takes an interest in her. Their relationship lasts until the beginning of season 2 when she starts dating Jonathan Byers. After a little help from conspiracy theorist Murray Boomer, she is very proficient with firearms. Despite a noticeable lack of training or practice, she has been seen using pistols, revolvers, rifles, and shotguns. In the 3rd season, Nancy and Jonathan work as interns at a Hawkins post, where Nancy is subject to sexist harassment from her male superiors. She and Jonathan are eventually fired for pursuing a story against their editor's wishes, but Nancy continues to investigate the case, which leads her to multiple encounters with the Blade being controlled by the Mind Flayer from Upside Down. Steve Harrington, it's like he's a star. Well, and Steve Harrington is a fictional character from the Netflix television show Stranger Things, portrayed by Joe Carey. That's Joe Carey, if I pronounced it right. While starting out as a typical jock character, Steve has grown into more paternal and caring character as the show has progressed, a development that has received widespread acclaim from critics and fans alike, and has led to Steve becoming one of the show's most beloved enduring characters. Initially a part of the recurring cast, Joe Carey was promoted to main cast in 2nd season. Steve is the side antagonist turned protagonist of season 1, and one of the main protagonists of season 2 and 3. And the new map will be the underground complex, Hawkins National Laboratory. But without further ado, let's take a look at this trailer here. Mature, 17, blood, gore, intensifying. Wait, I didn't finish reading that. And language. Dead by Daylight. What is that? Is that a diva dog? Did you hear a horn? Dead by Day, Stranger Things. Hang on. Let's take a look at that real quick. So the new killer, the Demogorgon, new survivors, Nancy Wheeler, new survivors, Steve Harrington, new map, Hawkins National Laboratory, the underground complex, Dead by Daylight. So that must be the Demogorgon right there. Creepy, isn't it? But now, I bet you one. But now with the gameplay trailer released, let's take a look at that. Here it is. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. Dang commercials. Here we go. Dead by Daylight, Stranger Things gameplay reveal. Let's take a look at it.
That was one aspect of the killer that we wanted to make, where like it gives like a good map control, something that killer players always beneficiate.
Yeah, the two questions is how do I get map control and how do I get better in a chase?
Yes, exactly, because actually that wasn't that easy to use in a chase the way we made it, because whenever you use the portal you have to charge.
There's a delay, and then you lose visibility for a little moment.
Yeah, exactly. It's not as efficient as the AG, for example.
No, it's for catching up to people, because the thing is, when you're standing on one, you also see the outline of the others.
Yes, right? You have to choose where you want to out, whatever, like the head.
And then we were playing Survivors.
It really scares people, but at the same time, it gives them the hint.
It's really cool.
Yeah, but it gives them the hint that he's gonna be in your face in a matter of seconds if you don't move away. And if you press now the attack button, then you'll be launching a fast forward attack. And
so you can't maneuver while you're doing it.
No, exactly.
But survivors can't fight back.
You somewhat can maneuver at the end, like just to give a good feel of the attack. He has also a slightly wider range cone of damage, so you have better chance to hit the survivor. But on their side, like they really have to time. Survivor can escape or avoid the attack, but they really have to time their movement.
They'll have to learn.
Yes, exactly.
The timing. It's like anything. It's like the nurse jumping at you.
A few things like we learn like trying to drop a pallet on the head of the killer when he does that is very hard. So you better drop it before he pounces. Yeah.
You're gonna miss the stun, but you're gonna live.
Yeah, exactly. And if I may connect the map to the Demogorgon, it's great.
Do anything to your portal?
Yes, I was going to that, because why would Survivor
hang out?
Like next to a dead trap. Survivor can, on their side, they can interact with the portal and close them. So they can there's a tug of war effect that happens between the killer and the survivor. And the funny thing is that it's really cool for the survivor, because they somewhat have a glimpse of what the upside down is whenever they get in contact with those portals. So they get the upside down effect on them, and during that time they don't hear the killer terror radius. So they are
oblivious.
Oblivious, yeah, exactly. That is. That's what I said.
Oblivious.
Confinement. So whenever a survivor pops a gen, all the windows and vault location, not pallet, windows and vault location from a certain radius will be blocked for all survivors, not the killer, obviously. And the killers see the location aura of the block.
So it's a great idea.
Yeah, and it lasts also for 35 seconds for now. So if you, like a survivor pops a gen...
Once you pop a gen, the area becomes a lot less safe.
Yes, exactly. It's better to hang around. Or just like pop a gen in the face of the killer, that's like in a shack, for example. Maybe that's not something you want to do.
Yeah, people who hang out until the last minute, they're like, exactly. I'm gonna get away, I have to finish it.
Yeah, and then loop the killer around the shack.
Not gonna happen.
No, exactly.
Okay, and the third one is called Mind Breaker.
So whenever, exactly. So if you go repair a gen that is under 50% of progression, you'll be affected by the status effect. Exhaustion, exactly. So if you have perk that active based on the exhaustion, you're saying like probably, just when I'm doing gen, but if you have a cooldown on one of those perks, we saw this perk, like it's so, of course, like all perks, they change throughout the development. And but this one, like, it was, the idea is that you help others. It's not like a bit like the Bill's perk where you borrow time, exactly. That like it's not about the survivor. I mean, it's something that you give to others.
So what do you give others?
So when you unhook a survivor this time, the unhook survivor do not leave scratch marks and blood trail for 8 seconds. And on your side, the community were like a perk that extend the time on the hook, and weren't sure like it's something that factors you have to factor the killer in this. Like you just
Yeah.
cannot just we'll give 20 seconds more on the hook. It's just like
So how does this one work?
this one is while you're on the hook and you reach a struggle phase, the perk activate, which
Yeah.
means that you're gonna be able to use it only once per game.
Yeah.
And well, of course, if you escape, none. Well, if you don't get hooked to reach a struggle phase, and once it activates, if any survivor comes within a certain radius,
Speed up quite a lot, then he keeps going.
yeah, that's another one that when we saw like,
second
oh, okay, we have to connect this to Steve in some way.
Yeah.
It's so much this character, like pretty much all the season.
So this one activates when you're healing someone.
Yes, exactly. You have to heal one full health state, which
Okay.
means that you can do a bit here,
No,
a bit
no,
there,
it's
but
fine.
you'll see the progression once you have the full heal. Yeah, the perk activate.
Does it trigger when the state changes, or do you have to heal for 100%? So if someone else helps you, then it's
No, but you can just Nancy. The first one is better together. Mm-hmm. So you,
Together,
when you work on a gen, you reveal the gen aura, not your aura,
The gen's
the
aura.
gen's aura to other survivor in a certain radius.
Okay.
And while you repair the gen, if the killer downs somebody, you see everybody's aura for a few seconds.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
The second one I think is a very, very interesting and unique one.
Yeah,
Which I
it's-
like.
Yeah,
It's called Fixated, and
it's something that like I think that especially new players will really enjoy. But we try to give a twist
see your
to
own scratch
like
marks.
advanced
Yeah.
player to
Times
make
you
use out of it.
you walk to
So
present
it
the
allows you to see your own scratch marks. So whenever you run or stop running, whatever, you see when they show and when the
It's-
killer can actually spot you.
And I think that for advanced players, it's actually super useful to be able to try to play mind
Oh
games
yeah,
with the
because
killer.
you can cut a corner and try to like
Yeah.
drive the killer in one direction. You can clearly see what he's gonna see.
On top of that,
Yes, you walk faster, 20%.
that's
Yeah.
kind of big.
Yeah, exactly. You like especially like build with sprint bursts, for example, or people who walk a lot. Like it's gonna be very interesting.
Yeah.
And what I like about this one is
Inner-
like it
inner
fits
strength.
also with Nancy's character,
Each
where like
inner
especially
total
in the
cleanse,
newer
inner
season,
strength
where
activates your
she's
strength
really
at home.
investigating and
Inside
want
a
to
locker,
get like.
She gets stuff done.
Yeah, exactly.
So, how does it work?
So each time you cleanse a totem, it activates the perk. Any totem is
Okay.
X. And then once the perk is activated, if you are injured, you can get inside a locker and wait for 8 seconds to get a full heal. And then you can come out fresh and new.
And
the only
so
way-
if you're hurt, you just cleanse a totem,
yeah,
get into a
you
locker.
you can cleanse the totem at any time. So
Oh, yeah,
even
yeah.
though like just
It's
match
just you can't
starts,
stack tokens.
no, exactly.
Yeah.
You're the match start, you find a totem, cleanse it, you're gonna get your perk activate.
Next time you get hurt, you just get in a locker.
Yeah,
It's like Superman.
And
And then
since
you
this,
get out.
yeah, and since this perk has been out, like I have difficulty finding totems because everybody's cleansing them. It's just like
And then it's gonna make some other totem-related perks quite a lot of fun.
yeah, sure, exactly. But the thing is, like, it's quite a powerful effect where like just
Oh, yeah.
8 seconds, it's twice faster than a normal heal. But the thing is, you're still required to hunt for the totem first, and then find a locker.
And if
And
there's
it's limited. So
if there's 3 people on the map with that perk,
Yeah.
then the totems to clean are gonna get
Yeah.
rare.
Well, for the map, we
Well, not bad, right? You know, I probably play the game. The game sounds interesting. I'd probably play it myself if it wasn't for a few thing too. I know how the monster wins. It's probably getting all the survivors and all. But the one question that puzzled me is, and this probably be a suggestion. One is a suggestion. One's a question. One question: how do the survivors win? And the other is a suggestion. How? Why can't the survivors should be able to fight back, right? Right? Anyway. Okay. Think I've seen enough. seen enough of this. So let's end this video. Thanks for watching this video, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And if you can, help this channel grow. Help this channel grow by sharing this video with help this channel and video grow by sharing this video. By sharing this video with as many people as you can. Friends, family, complete strangers, the possibilities are endless. Help this overall, I'd like you to help this channel reach 1,000 subscribers. And help this video reach 100+ views. Please, I really like that. Okay? But anyway, this is Jerry Bartos. Saying, boo ya later. Boo ya later. Get it? Boo instead of see ya. Anyway, bye.